Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at how to express whether something is possible or not possible, whether you can or you can't do something. So you've already learnt how to say this using a noun plus dekiru. For example, can you speak Japanese? Nihongo ga dekimasu ka? Or a verb in its plain form plus koto ga dekiru. Can you swim? Oyogu koto ga dekimasu ka? So the same idea can be expressed by using the potential form of the verb. Now with u verbs, the dictionary form ending changes from an u sound to an e sound, plus ru. So for example, we have the verb arau, which means to wash. And what we've got on the end of the verb arau is an u sound. So we're going to change that to an e sound on the end, and then we're going to attach ru. So arau changes to araeru, can wash. Let's take a look at another one. Kaku means to write. So again, we've got an u sound on the end of our verb, and that u sound is ku. So we're going to change that to an e sound, and the e equivalent of ku is ke. And then we'll attach ru. So our verb kaku changes to kakeru, can write. Let's have a look at the next example, hanasu. Again, the u sound on the end of this verb is su. So we have hanasu, which is the verb to speak. So the su changes to an e sound, which means su becomes se, and then we attach ru, hanaseru, can speak. And then finally we have the verb yomu, which means read. And so what we're going to do is change the mu to an e sound, which will be me, and then attach ru, yomeru, can read. So let's have a look at a few examples. I can wash it by myself. Jibun de araeru. I can write in Japanese. Nihongo de kakeru. I can write, kakeru. And finally, I can read kanji. Kanji or kanji ga yomeru. Now please note that the particle after the object can be o or ga, but ga is more common. Now with ru verbs, the ru ending is simply replaced by rareru. So for example, we have the verb taberu, which is the verb to eat, and we're going to change the ending from taberu to taberareru. So we're inserting this ra-re in between the verb stem and the ru. Let's have a look at a second example. Kakeru becomes kakerareru. Let's have a look at a couple of examples here. It is possible to phone. Denwa o or denwa ga kakerareru. And finally, I can eat sushi. Sushi wo or sushi ga taberareru. Now please note that in casual speech, the ra in rareru can be shortened to reru. So for example, can you eat sushi? Sushi ga tabereru. So you'll notice here that we've taken out the extra syllable, the ra, and simply shortened it to tabereru, tabereru. Now our irregular verbs change from suru to dekiru and kuru to korareru. Now once the verb is changed into its potential form, it's very simple to conjugate it again into its negative state. So in this case, we've only got the positive states listed. But for example, if you wish to change your u verb from its positive state into a negative state, you again just drop off the ru and add nai. So kaku becomes kakenai. Hanasu becomes hanasenai. And likewise with our ru verbs, if we wish to conjugate them into the negative potential form, we just change from taberareru or tabereru to taberarenai. So that's about all for this topic, but if you have any questions or comments, please let me know.